round. Why do you... You are not prepared! You are not!
This guy's toast.
Leroy! Not prepared!
Hello everybody and welcome to the Team Hearth Legends Legacy Series All-Star Game. This is DollaBilz and Saku bringing you the non-stop play-by-play. Actually, we're going to be mostly listening in on the teams as they bring you the non-stop hit-by-hit play-by-play action. And Saku, I got to tell you, we have some absolute bangers of teams in store for the audience this evening.
You definitely have that correct, sir. Definitely correct. So we got quite a few of our happy members there from THL who got voted in. Just trying to see who else. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on the general chat to see if the other team has showed up. And right now we have Yellow Dart that just joined. So, but I digress. So what we have is myself, DollaBilz, and we also have the Red Conference going against the Gold Conference for Allstars. We haven't revealed the classes just yet to either captain. So it's going to be a secret.
Yeah, and it looks like they're about to find out. Wait, is it a super secret? Can I not say it on stream yet? Or can I talk a little bit about the...
well, it's already on stream right now. So
okay.
We can talk about it because we're in a 10-minute delay. So
we're going to see some Demon Hunter, my dude. The Gold Conference bringing the Demon Hunter, Regular Hunter, Rogue, and Shaman lineup up against Red Conference's Priest, Shaman, Warlock, and Warrior. Also worth mentioning, just real quick, the lineups. So the red team, like the Red Conference team, Coles, Rebobson, Lemons. Is it Fsores?
It's I always say well, it's pronounced F Srirachi, but
F Srirachi.
Yeah, I always have a. I always say differently. Yeah.
Yeah, and Chewbacca, which is of course representing teams, Hot Zilfs, Good Luck Albatrosses, Toxic Reinforcements, and Not Yellow Jackets. Whereas Team Gold, which is Itachi, Ron Mexico, Yellow Dart, Bill Snyder, and Rage Doppel, is just Fourth and Inches and Dad Legend, which we got to cast. You and I actually had the privilege of casting a couple of those matchups, and it was a nail biter of a of a closing time.
It certainly was. Yep.
But yeah,
and they did the same thing. Only it was like last hero standing format, but it was really cool to see.
Yeah, and Lemons, I also remember I got to cast a little bit of Lemons, and that's right. We talked about it on Tavern Talk, and Lemons was just on an absolute rampage. I think at that point he was 7-0.
Yep.
And just on a spree.
Yep. It was just it was 7. Yeah, it was definitely 7-0, and he was having a great time playing. So
yeah.
Sorry, I'm just kind of a little bit just trying to keep an eye on people that are getting into the general chat to get into the gold team goes into a voice chat that we have that's kind of fitting for the times right now.
Yeah, that's right.
So you may notice on stream once we flip back and forth here that the Red Conference is in Quarantine Stars, and we have Gold Conference is going to be in COVID Stars. Just a little spin on the events that are going on the past month plus. So
Yeah, that they've definitely these are the players that garnered the most attention, and now they're in chat rooms for current events that have garnered a lot of attention.
Yep. So, piloting tonight's, if you see the little asterisks beside each one player each on each conference, we have Itachi that's going to be piloting for gold, and F. Srirachi is going to be for the red team.
I also had the opportunity. Itachi, I really like seeing Itachi play and pilot specifically, just because I feel like his understanding of Mage is just on a different plane of existence from mine. like
Exactly.
like these fireballs, I feel like when Itachi uses them, he's like conducting an orchestra, whereas when I use them, I'm like horking them, like tossing them like they're toasters, just without any tact, without any finesse.
Some craziness going on.
Yeah. Looking at these particular class brings, priest, shaman. I'm surprised there's so much shaman, because I would, just based on my ladder experience, I would say that shaman was not one of the big winners of the set rotation. I would just let me just look at my last ladder session here. I think I overall on the day was 7 wins and like 10 losses, but if you don't count shaman, I was 7 wins and only 4 losses. So I don't know if that's a me problem. I would assume that these players probably see something that I haven't seen, and I'm really interested to see what these shaman lists are.
Yeah, the shaman lists are going to be really interesting to see, because there's so many versions of it.
Yeah, and I know that there was a couple of times. Well, there was a couple of times where my evolution effects would turn, my desert hares into keepers of the grove. Not the most impactful evolution effect, I think it'd be fair to say. But it was definitely not all bad evolution's fault. There was also times where I would go for the bog spine knuckles just way too hard, just really taking, like, I want to hit a huge bog spine knuckles. Only a moderate bog spine knuckles is not big enough. And then the other player would kill me deservedly, but
quickly and deservedly.
Yeah, I fought very bravely and I died very quickly.
Yeah.
Got to keep the hands up. Got to protect the face.
So I'm just gonna. Well, actually, I can't dip down, but I think we're just waiting for Rage Doppel to see if he's going to be joining the COVID Stars or the gold team. We have Itachi, we have Bill Snyder, we have Ron Mexico, and Yellow Dart for the gold team. It's just waiting for Rage Doppel, and for the red conference, Cole, Bobs, and Lemons. Yeah, okay. So, red team is almost ready to go. Well, red team is definitely ready to go. It's just gold. Gold needs to get.
Yeah, looking for their last player.
Yep.
The last Rage Doppel. The Doppelgangster. Man, speaking of evolution effects, who here remembers Doppelgangster?
Me, I do.
Oh yeah, just feels the Doppelgangster Evolve days. Those were times that existed.
Yeah.
Gosh, I wonder. I mean, I don't know I don't know a ton about the Wild metagame, but I wonder if Doppelgangster Evolve survives in Wild, or if that's even powerful enough to survive just the frozen shark-infested waters of Wild.
Just give me 1 sec here. I gotta talk to Coles and Itachi. So, what do you think Demon Hunter's gonna be like now?
Oh man, great question. And while you're taking care of that, allow me to pontificate on Demon Hunter. So obviously there was a couple of card adjustments. We saw the durability of the lifesteal blades go from 3 to 2. We saw the Skull of Gul'dan increase in cost from 5 to 6. I-Beam is now reduced to 1 instead of reduced to 0. And the Imprisoned Antaean has gone from 5 to 6 mana. I don't think any of that retires the class. I think all of those cards are still quite strong.
Yeah, it's still in some people's eyes still a headache, but I think with those little quick additions or edits, you want to call it, to the cards, it's slowed it down quite a bit.
Yeah. And what I saw again on that ill-fated shaman ladder, but actually pretty good otherwise. Most of the demon hunters that I fought against were just sort of good cards demon hunter, maybe described as maybe a mid-range demon hunter, just sort of all the cards that everyone agrees would be really strong turns out they are, and you can just sort of jam them in a deck and it's good. And then of course there's Zalae's infamous, or at least I first heard of it from Zalae. I don't know if he was actually the originator, but that nefarious one turn about 50 damage with
400
on the
million
back of
damage.
Chaos and Carnage. Yeah, that's right. Just about the only way to kill 3K armor druid.
Triple windmill slam. Yep. Straight from the 3-point line. Slam dunk.
From the third row of the audience. Just doesn't even need Kane, right? Like I'm actually amazed at how little Kane I've seen. The your taunts don't taunt anymore. Don't even need him. Don't even necessarily need Kane. Just get huge and break people with huge demons and good powerful cards. So those are the two lists that I've seen the most: the mid range or the OTK. But obviously there are several different ways you can structure it. The aggressive lists, quite aggressive, able to really get on the board early. There's the soul feasting packages you can do, all the different tokens, and then Feast of Souls to draw cards or throw glaives. Those don't seem to be as powerful or as prevalent, but in a tournament setting, who knows? Maybe there's a particular matchup that dominates in. I don't. Obviously, the class has only existed for a couple of days, so the amount of data we have is
minimal,
pretty recent. But
I should say minimal, but it's been quite entertaining.
So, oh yeah. What about you, man? What are your thoughts on the Demon Hunter so far?
Going against it, it seemed frustrating at first, but then there's been quite a few decks that have been able to handle like Priestess seems to be able to handle it. What's the other one? I've seen
Warlocks.
Paladin, definitely Warlock. Warlock seems to really have its locked down pretty well. I'm trying to remember who made a deck that came out as soon as Demon Hunter was going crazy, but so many versions of it right now.
Yeah, I mean, there are Warlocks. I actually started playing when I realized that about 45% of my matchups were versus Demon Hunter. I actually just did a total sellout against Demon Hunter hand Warlock. It was just, Sacrificial Pact, Whirlwind Dragon, or Hellfire Dragon, the actual copy the actual card Hellfire, like just clearing boards, Nether Breaths. I even had like a Siphon Soul and a Zaraku the Warped, just for when Imprisoned Antaean goes off, and all of a sudden I have a board full of 6/6s. Those are good comedy times. Yeah.
Well, it looks like both people are ready, so I will get them going. So just to go over the rules real quick, it's Conquest format, so if they win, they can't use the deck that class anymore. It's gonna be a race to 4, no bans, and pretty much have fun. So they shouldn't have meme decks, but we will see. It's still pretty new to everybody, so we'll see how things chime out. So get to let the players go now.
And it's cool. I mean, obviously the ban is an interesting tournament tool, but not giving the teams a ban allows them to build a strategy that cannot, because there's a lot of tournament lineups that are don't play against Rogue or don't play against Hunter and then plan for everything else. You can't do that in this. Like, if they bring a Rogue, you have to fight it at some point.
All right. So first to spectate is going to be F Sriracha there.
My dude, it's a shaman mirror. Maybe not a mirror. It's a shaman team kill. That's a corrupt the waters in the opening hand for red team.
The Thunder King versus Lady Vash.
So also for viewers, DollaBilz and I are going to be jumping in between each voice channel to listen in on the players there. So won't be too much commentary, but it's going to be pretty fun to see how they rip through this deck. So.
Oh my gosh, it's Evolution Shaman on gold team. I'm so excited. So it's gonna be so it's Corrupt the Waters or Quest Shaman for Team Red, and they actually kept Bog, Spine, Knuckles, Itachi, and Gold Team. You are after my own heart.
So with that, we will probably jump into. We'll listen in on to Quarantine Stars right now.
Sounds good.
Point out
We
quest.
do not
What do you mean?
point out quest.
No, we obviously coin Lightning Storm.
That's next turn.
See, I gotta get rid of that lightning. Gotta Lightning Storm that shit. We don't need it.
Yeah. Why not? Do we believe with the Brightwing? Or just
Sure, we got
Totem?
Lightning Storm for next turn.
I mean, I always believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we coined Bright.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we gotta trade off the totem.
Job's done. Gaze upon
Ooh! Max RNG?
Oh, there it is.
Stunning.
We win.
Let's,
You
let's do
want
the vibe.
content? Here's your content.
No Kobold Lackey. That's not fun.
Are we allowed to swear on stream or no?
Probably frowned upon.
Keep it light. If
Of
anything.
course they had it.
Oh, there's that too.
I mean, we got Sandstorm, which is fine.
Do we lightning to get rid of totem? Or...
I don't know. I feel like lightning might be a waste.
Yeah, I think it's a waste. I mean, without Quest, how much are they really getting off all these lackeys?
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
true.
Sandstorm should just be fine enough.
Yeah.
That's not
It's fine. Oh man, Desert Hair is in the building.
Yeah, I think we just devoted right because we want to set up our weapon and then Desert Hair.
We do the method setup with the hair, right?
Trade
So
the
this
two,
one.
trade the two.
We don't swing,
Yeah.
or do we swing?
No, we swing and then we swing again when we play the Desert Hair.
You swing to play around weapon removal. Like we don't know what they have.
Do we run Horde Pillager?
We don't.
We should add that real quick.
Let's change.
If we lose, we'll go at it.
Let's just go change it.
What's a Horde Pillager?
The pirate that gives you back your weapon.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
pog actually.
All right, Knuckles face trade.
Hit
for
face
Knuckles.
first, right? Yeah.
Face, weapon.
Dome him for 2, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Do we
fine.
ever ignore the minion?
Oh, look at the Desert Hair.
Oh, yes, that's a good one.
More bunnies. I mean, it kind of sucks. There could be other threes, but
No, that's the three we care about, man.
this is the one we
We
wanted.
really wanted
But
that.
it's like foreshadowing, right?
The name of this deck is Bunny Flags.
Oh, damn it.
How-
we lost that.
That's fine. We just play Mogu, right?
If
mean,
I do
guess
this,
we should
oh,
just
it's-
slam the Mogu.
I just like slam the Mogu, trade the bunny in, trade your weapon in.
I'm down.
We could just say,
You just go face, huh?
yeah, just full face. Get him.
Well, don't yeah. If we're going face, we're going face.
No, I
Just
had
hit him in the face.
Yeah. I'm scared of what he's gonna do with the 5/5. But whoa,
In Quest Shaman, nothing. It's just a 5/5.
that's not
Well, that was
question.
disappointing health total for that 6.
He didn't play Quest. It's not there for me, dude.
It's not
literally not there. No,
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
Quest.
it's literally not there for me. Just
Brightwing
keep
Quest.
running.
Brightwing Quest Shaman KW.
It just looks like to me he has 19 health and has a 5/5 on board.
What is that? Oh, that's stupid.
It's
what is-
Highlander. It's Highlander.
He's probably got heals and taunts in there too. That's ridiculous.
this guy and evolve it,
Plus
right?
Witchy, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Double the power, double the storm.
And there's no MCT. Get 'em, boys.
Let's get like a Marsh Hydra. The Druid card.
Yeah, that works.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty far.
that.
I did a witchy last night.
Do we go farm here or what?
I think we have to.
It's a taunt. It's not too bad. It's a good body. Let's go. These are all pretty trash.
We got show, we win.
Well, we're gonna top deck the card we need.
Yeah, we'll get a Zephyrus maybe?
Greetings, outsider.
They actually would have had it if we didn't.
Yeah, if we didn't bully.
I think anything could have beat this.
A good deck maybe.
No, like even, I mean, they had the perfect curve.
Yeah, that is pretty true.
Fully invoke Gala on 8 versus
That's lost,
terrible
right?
deck.
They would have had it on 7 if we didn't bully them.
No, because they do it on 8.
Serpent guide you.
But did they just top deck?
Right, choke, we win.
Yeah.
WC.
Come
They
on, man,
can't
don't
beat
kill
it.
us. We got show. Like, how do we kill these guys?
If only we ran Galacron. Oh, it's Mill Shaman.
He BM'd us. Quick, hold on there.
All right, and with that, that is going to be a pretty decisive victory for Team Gold, putting retiring Gold's Evolved Shaman, and meaning that they only have to find wins with Rogue Hunter and Demon Hunter. And man, that turned up the heat.
It certainly did. It was kind of. I almost wish I would have thought of that deck going into ladder.
And actually, interestingly, so they've already queued up the next game, and it looks like Red Team is going to pull out their Warlock up against the regular Hunter, the non-demonic hunting Hunter for Team Gold. And just off the top, it looks like there is... Oh, man, Canada thought Ebonlock in the opening hand. Oh, this is a Quest Warlock. Quest Warlock.
Quest Warlock and
Death Rattle Hunter. Some kind of Death Rattle. Wouldn't be surprised to see that new 3-mana legendary. Gore, what's his name?
That's the one I'm actually playing with right now. It's pretty easy, pretty fun, and it's like a dragon hunter deck with some beasts to throw in there with the porcupine and a couple of buff cards. I can't remember what the 3/3 was.
Oh yeah,
2 mana 3/3.
There's Fresh Scent and Scavenger's Ingenuity.
Yeah.
Depending on if you want to draw and buff it or just buff it on the board.
Buff is the stuff.
Very buff. These beasts will have had lifted.
So we will jump into COVID stars to see what they're doing.
Greetings.
All right.
Turns.
I
and
trust you
we'll
will not
go
waste
into
my
quarantine.
time.
Sounds good.
Doesn't sound good.
We're all just going to be in quarantine together.
Yep.
Like going this way, right?
Yeah.
We going
Yeah, just jam it.
For sure.
the extra strong way.
I mean, we only run 2 secrets and we drew one of them, so we really don't want to top deck that secret. So
Yeah,
this
we do.
Face Stalker actually does something.
Ultimate BM, just don't hero power and play the secret instead. That's the BM.
That's more efficient. Yeah.
Of course it's the right way.
Alright, we hero power and trade, and then I kind of just want to play the porcupine and trade.
Yeah, me too. It curves into our Houndmaster.
Yeah.
Why?
Or
Why?
Machnathal, or
wait,
Lion.
Wait, can I ask why we're trading now?
You're
It's
right.
like-
we don't gotta trade.
Yeah, why do we trade?
Yeah.
Yes,
What are
can
we
we
doing?
porcupine his face?
You're right. Hit him in the face.
Oh, this is a death rattle, not a battle cry. Okay, I need to learn these cards. This is good education for me.
Thank you for not letting me be stupid. Alright, which way is positioning? This way? This way.
Yeah, that's good.
You too will suffer.
Yeah, I like this.
The emote?
Yeah, the emote.
Good emote.
Wait, what duplicates do we have?
Plot twist. Or else you never complete the quest.
Shit.
Do we still dark dice here for the full clear or what?
Is it a full clear?
It's not a full clear.
Oh, no.
So many possibilities.
It's 3 plus. Yeah, we need one more card to get clear.
2. We need 8. Shit.
Do we just partially clear to get rid of the stalker?
I mean, you can bump. You can bump something, and something stays alive at 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just
hopefully
bumped
ours.
the phase stalker.
Yeah. Oh, 2 things stay alive.
If we're bad at counting.
All we need to do is just throw a plot twist.
Yep.
Fine.
They drop the demon.
Let none survive.
Hopefully they drop a Felwing.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
I just realized there's a Scrapyard Colossus in this deck.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And mana 14.
Gotta get that value.
It's for Fel Lord. With Deathstroke is okay.
That's kind of problematic.
Oh, there we go.
Crag.
Yeah, that helps.
Do we just tempo that?
Yeah.
Yep. And kill the sharpshooter.
Kill the sharpshooter?
Yeah.
It means that they can't.
But
use
then the missiles kill both of them probably, if he just trades the porcupine.
Yeah, it's just because the sharpshooter's got the best onboard effect,
I mean, the
which lets
lions.
them trade better.
Yeah.
Porcupine Lion is just gonna clear a board and prick us anyway.
I think they're.
Maiev the pirate, trade the porcupine, hit him for 5.
No, just have
I just want to.
Just 7.
Unmaster the porcupine. Value
trade.
Force 5.
Wait.
Playing Value Hunter.
Can we pack tactics though? Nah, he's never gonna attack because he's not gonna have a minion.
Like, we're pushing a lot of damage.
I just want to be like mana efficient. Is all I'm thinking, I guess.
Okay.
What do? You gonna kill command something?
Yeah, you want to just
The face.
His face?
Kill
No,
command
you-
needs to go face.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I don't.
I think I like Houndmaster.
I don't hate pack tactic kill command.
Yeah,
if
I'm
you-
fine with
But I'm-
Houndmaster on the porcupine, and then, you know, it at least he's got to trade into our porcupine.
I have no
Sends
time
more
for
damage
games.
face.
So pack tactics, kill command at 2/3 and go face.
Yeah, and you can trade the porcupine, and then you have a 5/2 pusher.
Damn, alright, fine.
That pushes 7.
Wow, those were some nice porcupine hits.
That's real
That's
low.
a strong pork, yeah.
He's real low here.
See, I was just worried that porcupine was gonna miss the crag.
No,
And the thing is, like,
trust the heart of the cards.
If he doesn't trade this with a minion, then they take the 5 like straight up. So if they just play like Dark Skies or something, then you just take him.
Yep. I think.
Like this.
Oh, he's gonna.
Silence.
He's gonna like another breath it.
Another breath.
Maiev? No.
No,
You think this? Yeah, I don't know. He's got a lot of weird cards in here to have dragons and Nether Breath too.
True.
I mean, I guess you fit it in. It's not a huge package.
it's like the strongest thing Warlock does, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
They still have the coin. Why would they want the coin? Like, why would they not use it by now after taking this much damage? Is there no like available tempo?
It's an extra card. They really didn't want to take that 5 though.
Almost out of time.
Oof.
Oh, that's a rough top deck.
I'm just gonna tempo Houndmaster.
Yeah, tempo
Yeah.
Houndmaster's the play.
I'll let the dogs out.
Press the button.
Button always goes face.
Turn timer.
So do we just pray that that's not freezing and coin out
See
side?
you, Matt.
I think we have to, otherwise we'll be on like 2.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
do
so
it.
coin see him at Rush Wind Fury.
Rush Divine Shield, you mean, or what?
No,
Well,
Rush
Wind Fury in case it's pack tactics.
No, it's
Oh, wait.
better against both Pack Tactics and Snake Trap.
True.
Yeah.
I feel like it's always pack tactics in this stuff.
Yeah, he's running lots of death battles, that's probably that.
Yep.
Good raid.
We smart.
That's what we're losing, but
A good deck.
oh, we have a chance if we draw Plot Twist.
Yeah. So we're on a one-turn timer.
Not the worst thing.
Alright, so we Twilight Drake
Twilight
and
Freeze.
Freeze.
Yep.
Is it cold in the shadows?
He's reaching for it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh man.
It's fine.
I feel like it's gotta be pack tactics again.
Ooh, that's massive.
That helps.
Do we drop it with Demon Dude?
Yeah, I think so. And it's probably pack. So,
So we
don't
do
want to
s-
trade.
I think we.
Well, killing the 4/2 takes off 1 damage.
Do they have any kind of like? We've got to kill it at some point anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's 1 less damage on board. It's worth
We
it.
gotta do
Yeah.
Brood Mother and
Yeah,
the other one, right?
let's attack with the Drake first into the 4/2 and see what happens.
Pack.
the other pack deck. Alright, let's go.
You have my thanks.
You have 1 card.
There is so
much untapped power.
5 mana, that's value.
We got a load of value from.
Greetings.
Can't
see the face first.
It's relatable.
Do we kill Commander own face just to flex on him?
Let none survive.
It's kill command face, hero power, trade, and then thump for 3 overkill, I think.
Oh, nice.
I know how to do this.
Let me give him his prime,
Okay, that's fine.
and then now we kill him.
Get some max BM action going on.
Yeah,
It's like max.
that's what I'm here for.
That's why he
That's my only role on the team.
This is why he made the team.
Catching the
Oh boy.
in there. And man, gold team going up 2-0 pretty quick in this All-Star game, with their Hunter and Shaman already successfully got their wins and
Some
on the
wins.
bench.
Yep.
So Rogue and Demon Hunter net left for them.
So Rogue is doing rogue things, so seems to be still pretty powerful on ladder right now. And Demon Hunter is pretty okay.
Yeah. And Rogue is one of those interesting ones that I think it's more difficult. Like the potential power level goes up, but also the level of difficulty goes up in these team formats because you have to talk so fast. There's so much rogue stuff, like you were saying. Rogue doing rogue things takes a lot of cards and a lot of time. You have to talk. Is that a quest warrior? Sorry.
And if you're Dande,
Right.
you have your plethora of witchy lackeys.
That's right. And you just have to see how all 16 of them affect the game that you're in.
That's right.
Let's see. Just looking at the opening hand of the Demon Hunter, it's kind of hard to tell exactly. This looks kind of like good cards, Demon Hunter. These are all good Demon Hunter cards. Nothing super out of the ordinary. Whereas we see a hack the system in the opening hand for red team.
Probably going to be a pirate one, so maybe.
Yeah, pirates, weapons, and then hack the system is one of those things that is deceptively. It's very difficult to get online, but the it really actually says like 4 mana, make 2 4/3s, just because if you have run enough weapons to complete the quest, you're probably going to be able to attack every turn. I can't wait to see how this one shakes out.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Let's jump into Quarantine Stars and see what they're. Well, I guess we can wait one more turn, then we'll jump into Quarantine Stars. Typical.
Fiend. Yeah,
powerful move.
They would play a 1 mana 2/2 that grows. Demon Hunters, eye roll.
Demons. Kind of a weird spot right now because you can't. You'd love to throw the risky skipper down, but
yeah, but it's just, man, the 1 mana deal 1 damage for Demon Hunter just absolutely reconfigures everything, right? Because getting an attack on the face will buff up this Battle Fiend, and Risky Skipper just dies without killing the Battle Fiend. So hero power and pass. We doing our very best priest impression.
What now?
Hero power. Oh, yeah, there you go. Gave it a little love tap.
Ricochet took a bad bounce off the.
Pew.
And this, I mean, man, red team already down two meat points and 2 armor points. Oh, Corsair cash. Yeah, we're gonna start seeing some silliness.
Yeah, let's jump down to Quarantine there.
All right.
Yeah, I mean next turn.
Yeah, next turn.
The weak.
We have board advantage one.
I mean, they're just gonna hero power and kill it.
Yeah, but we have board advantage, so that's all that matters.
We'll have health advantage too, if they do that.
Surely they won't trade into a 4/1 with their phase.
Yeah, and then we're winning.
Yeah. Basically 1 game. Never mind.
What the hell are they playing?
Where was that? Would have been real good a couple turns ago.
Yeah.
Draw a weapon first?
Yeah, draw a weapon first.
That's pretty good. Do we quest and kill one?
Sure.
Yeah, I like. Do we ever keep sword and board for Satyr?
Yeah, I think we keep it, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we keep it. We'd have the weapon next turn.
Gotta
Probably.
have Satyr.
Or do we just hero power? And then next.
Do we ever put Risky out and they think it's a threat and
No,
trade?
we never played the Risky.
Yeah, armor might be fine.
Do we
Yeah,
just
then
armor?
next turn we can quest and
Do
sword
1/3.
and board and
Weapon and-
weapon.
So just armor?
Yeah, so just armor up.
Yeah.
They can think that we don't quest.
Yeah.
They'll be terrified.
Last game they read us for sure and say, oh, they have quest and Highlander probably. Wait, have we played Highlander cards at all?
Don't think so.
No.
Okay.
So we're gonna get slapped 7 in the face.
Do we quest live wire and see what we get, or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Do we put it into the 4/4? We can sword and board it, or do we save sword and board?
I think you swap into the 4/4 because if it's the 2 damage, you can also kill it too.
Yeah, do we do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Sword and board?
Yep, that's
Yep.
killer for 1.
Job's done.
Insert priestess now.
This in
Well-
hero power, yeah.
Yep. That seems good to me.
Set up for Siamats. Coin Siamat's pretty good, or either we can do
I think-
Kanan and something. Or...
Yeah, I
You throw that
kinda
guy in the
wanna-
middle too, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
You will regret imprisoning me.
Let's see.
All right. Top deck Skull of Gul'dan. Easy.
Yes, that's a much better draw than have to make one see him at. I actually
probably top deck that skull.
We top deck Skull and it gets us Altruist and Zephyrus and then Crimson Sigil Runner, which gets us Twin Slice.
Just do that.
Oh my god.
You're the pilot. Just do it.
how much?
All right, let me do some of my special workings over
There you
here.
go. That's why you're an All-Star. You draw on command.
Yeah. Everybody gets 1, so this is my 1. I'm gonna call Skull off the top.
How much am I gonna get scoffed at if I say that I want to do some variant weapon.
You want to what?
I want to do something with weapon. Cause
You
like,
want to play weapon?
yeah, because I don't want to do a lot because he has to answer the right. And if we coin CMAT, then
You just opening up. You're worried about brawl or something?
turn 7. No, it's just like it's not even brawl. It's just like partitioning our resources well. Because if we go coin CMAT, for example, then we don't have a follow for our actual turn 7. Which is
That's why we play Kane and weapon. Because like if we play the Siamat, he's got to deal with Siamat, which we can't play Siamat now. I think we do the weapon and I-beam potentially.
Yeah, seems pretty good to me.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we don't need to coin CMAT. That's fine.
3, 4, 5. So weapon, hero power, I-beam.
Yes.
I'm good with that.
That works.
And then I think you hit the skipper to play around battle rage.
No, I'm wait.
I don't know.
Oh
Man.
yeah, no, I'm trading
Damage
to
could
both.
go face.
Nah, we trading.
What?
We never want skipper to stay alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean that's fair.
So I beam the 3/2
I
weapon.
grow impatient.
Yep.
No, we heal. We BM the heal.
Okay.
I want max value from this I-beam.
Yeah, that was better.
Always full heal value.
Do we go
Go
face?
first?
Yeah, we go face first.
Yep. Cobalt here.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Draconic?
We want the body.
A simple spell.
Give him money in a rush.
No, it's charge.
It's
And
charge,
not
we'll go
otherwise.
face.
Oh, okay.
Of course. Do we just armor up or lackey?
I think you're lucky just to take an extra ping.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
armor
take-
takes 2.
Yeah, armor takes away 2 extra things.
Yeah, I think we just Draconic. Or we armor. Yeah, because Draconic will just take one thing. It doesn't matter.
So armor? Yep.
Yep.
Doom has come.
That's probably the best outcome.
Yeah. I think so.
We're not dead yet.
Oh. And that thing can't attack yet.
So we can Horde Pillager, charge, Cobalt it next, save our Deathwing.
That is
Yeah,
true.
that's pretty
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Charge coming in big.
Charge actually doing something useful.
Yeah.
I never think Rush would get a real card.
What's Rush? I've never heard of it.
I don't know.
Time grows
This was
short.
free sword and board instead of the go with lucky.
That's true.
This is a difficult
Hide behind your servants. I will still find you.
It's not too bad though.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Deathwing potentially full clears.
It's probably a full clear.
Why?
I mean,
So
if
we
it
were
hits the
to-
10-6 first and then the 2-1-1s can.
Not important. We'll be
Horde
fine.
Pillager gets us back. Live Wire Lance, which has 2 attack.
That is true. We can just leave the 3/5 up, I think.
I mean, we could just kill it too, right? 4 + 1 + 1 is.
Yeah, this is probably a good
Oh yeah,
one
we
to
can
Deathwing.
kill both.
We'll
big
do a
boys.
3/3 our 3/3 weapon into it, or will it be 2? It doesn't.
it's
It probably
probably
won't
just-
keep the buff, right?
No, I don't think it'll
Alright.
keep
No,
it
no.
off.
Probably just Deathwing. It won't keep the buff.
Deathwing.
Deathwing.
Yep.
Definitely will be
What
fine.
point.
now?
Hopefully he doesn't keep the 3/5.
We're going for RNG. Probably not.
Good.
There we go.
Perfect.
Dang.
We're so good game.
Yeah, pure skill.
That
If we what?
I said if we would have positioned that correctly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
It's completely under.
We threw this one.
We're gonna believe that we have control of that.
Hey, you're back, guys.
Oh, get him.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
That is
That's
so
a good. That card is good for Demon Hunter.
I think you swing the weapon, like, yeah.
Yeah, we're ahead by 10. I think we can do that.
That was a pretty nice Deathwing order for him there.
It was ideal.
Treasure? Loot?
Oh, nice.
What more can I ask for?
That Dragonbane's looking pretty nice. My god.
Pristine, even.
Okay, so we push. We have lethal if he doesn't hero power. Is there 10, 15 yet? Okay. He's trying to.
I have no idea what's happening.
The dragons are
rush
rushing.
team. The rush
He's
team.
gonna execute or something?
Molten Breath.
Oh, Molten Breath's really good.
Oh yeah, I mean I guess that's a thing.
Oh.
It's not a thing.
Double.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, so.
Attack, Dragon's Bane, Hero Power, Rat's Bite. Oh no, we can't.
I
Can we get
wanna
our card?
play that. I want to play that.
You gonna play this?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, it's card draw. It's fine.
What if we just Divine Shield Windfury Tiamat right here?
And then you want to.
Because he struggled to remove that Alex.
Okay, but we can still draw a card if you do that.
Yeah, true.
Alright, we're playing that, right?
That seems pretty good.
There we go.
Can we play
Blade
that?
Skull.
We have to play that because
That seems good.
it'll go to the
Blade
right
Skull for
or to
sure.
the left.
Yeah, and then we won't get split forever.
Poor warlock.
Okay, that's free. That's one. It's free.
Nice.
Boggers. So I think you play the two free things.
Yeah, you just Slater and
Okay.
South End, right?
Tempo Deathwing.
You know what
Actually,
I don't.
We can't even tempo it. We have to choose something to go dormant.
Well, you know what? I don't hate making a
Right? Or do we?
Alex first.
We could clear this pretty well, actually.
We have Goblin Lackey though. We'll be fine.
Yeah. I
Life
believe.
and hope.
Healing.
Sorry, please.
That's pretty good.
We got free Brightwing.
So we have to
Yeah,
try the Rottenest first.
Do we
Yeah.
kill the 2-2?
Wait, don't we want to kill the 2/2 with our face and then Rottennest?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Then Rottenest, then Brightwing to Goblin. Kill it, whatever's left.
Yeah. Oh, or we could just.
Or, yeah, we
Oh, just Kobold.
we just ping it off.
And do Brightwing, right?
Hell
I
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, we need stats.
They don't have control.
We need a board.
They just have Deathwing.
They
Well,
just
then
got
we bait it out.
Quest synergy. Something that makes us equip another weapon.
True.
Ooh, yeah. And spell power for all of our spells.
Yeah, we got at least one.
We've got Shield Slam. Yeah, that's it.
Howlin' to upgrade actually doesn't sound like a horrible
If he
idea.
doesn't
Just
kill
whack him in
anything,
the
we're
face.
pressuring lethal.
We
Yeah,
did
Gore
it.
Howl
You
upgrade.
never expect the Gorehowl upgrade.
Upgrade face.
Imagine winning with Gorehell face.
Imagine Demon Hunter losing to a Quest Highlander deck.
Quest Highlander Warrior.
Yeah.
If this deck is the one that fucking wins against Demon Hunter.
We do probably have this in the bag. Like, they can't really clear it.
Oh,
Unless they
it's a
play
high. It's a
Deathwing.
Highlander.
Oh, it's Zephyrus. Never mind.
It's a Highlander deck.
They don't have
Highlander
Zephyrus.
decks can always do.
Yeah, I forgot about Zephyrus, the most OP card ever.
We don't have Zephyrus. They never have it.
They wouldn't do that to us.
They would have done it already.
Time grows short.
Oh, crap.
Hey, that's an issue.
Yeah. Oh, and they get the twin slice on them too. So never mind about winning.
Nice. It sucks because we're like 4 damage off.
Yeah. Do we quartermaster?
Well, I'd call him out quartermaster.
We could
What was that?
also Varessa and Goblin Lackey it to kill that thing.
Yeah, and then just go face.
Bristol, Goblin, Lackey, Hero Power.
Yeah, we'll use those 4/3s.
Yeah. It is an
we
amazing
can
quest
just
after all.
We can just Hero Power and rush one of those in.
You're right, we could do that instead.
Yeah, well, then,
More
in that
stats
case,
on board.
I want to play the quartermaster. I'm worried about.
Yeah, I
dying
kind of like the
next
armor
turn.
for quartermaster.
So
Yeah, so we can hero power and rush that in, play quartermaster and see what luck we get.
Yep.
Don't we quartermaster first?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
One.
We're always hero.
The top tower one. Yeah.
And Draconic. Do one more time.
Yep.
I'll just take that. Good big boy.
Perfect.
Oh, and we got there's no storm mode to fuck it. To
Yeah.
just be really annoying.
Especially in 5v5, they won't have time to discuss.
Pog. It's so pog. Holy shit, it's so pog.
I kind of love it.
Wait. All right, so let's do
kills
this
the-
and silence
Right,
it.
yeah,
or-
You give
or-
it dormant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
The weak shall perish! I am the Iron
Too bad we didn't play that scene,
It's unfortunate that definitely gonna die.
This is beautiful. Oh, I think we positioned the death wrong. Should have gone on the left.
Oh yeah, should have gone. Oh my god. I can't put such a.
It doesn't matter. It dies.
Well, it also is dead.
Yeah,
Why did it
it
die?
Because
Oh, Max Therodon.
Mag killed it.
Oh, destroy all minions and awaken. I never knew that. I have
Maybe
never
we
read
do.
that.
Well, it was for science.
I
No, I-
never paid attention to the
I was-
text on Mag.
I was sitting here trying to tell people. Hey,
Is this where we ping the
Oh,
developers and
that's
tell them that their card interaction is wrong?
I'll do it. You think I,
I mean,
won't?
whatever. We still put lethal on the board, and he doesn't have a button that gains armor. And we just top deck Zeph anyway.
Yeah.
What
And get Wind Fury, and then
Exactly. We're gonna hit him for 24.
my
Well-
thanks.
He's not hitting us for 12. I'll tell you that much.
This is true. And he already used his Deathwing. So
I don't know
how
if
does
he's
he
getting
kill
rid of
Mag?
this.
I don't know. If he just plays Cortron, Enrage, Mercenary, he's got it. That's easy.
He ain't got that.
I mean, I would have that.
You probably would have that.
He probably plays a taunt, right? Oh, okay.
I can.
He's gonna put Ton on it.
Face in 15
Alright,
seconds.
alright, hey, go finish.
So sad.
He's got what? 14.
He's
Or
13.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
GG.
we already have the
That was a
Do we
winning
rope?
play.
Do we rope this? Oh
Oh,
my
play that.
God.
Oh, we play that.
You gonna full rope?
Yeah.
You
See how
possess
late you can get it out.
we all have demons.
Look at that overkill.
Oh, maxed it out. That's incredible. That is big brain team over here.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
And with that, Gold team up 3-0. Only their rogue has to find a win. And there's one deck that we've seen find some wins. Rogue.
Oh boy. What do you what do you do? Your red team, what do you do, man?
Yeah, well, I guess the only thing they haven't tried yet is Priest. So I guess it's time to run out the Priest. So at least we get to see all 8 decks, right? For the fans.
For the fans.
For the fans.
So typically in the old meta, Rogue did pretty well against Priest on average.
And there's a current list floating around that I assume is specifically anti-Priest that features. Yep, sure enough. that features the one and only the goose, a Malagos aspect of magic.
Give me strength.
So, because it doesn't matter how much health you have, if you can't have more than 30, there's a goose combo that'll kill you. And I haven't gotten the chance to see the full Wombo combo, but you know it probably involves old KT, probably involves the goose in some way. And
Dragon Maw Sentinel. Never saw that yet. So that's an interesting one.
oh yes, this is a quest priest with dragons, and I wonder if this is also. I mean, because we see Zephyrus the Great, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that it's Highlander. That it's not. It's just because there's not. Priest is not one of those classes like Warlock where you can play a bunch of duplicates and still expect your Zephyrs to go off. Right. It's Highlander Rogue. It's a Highlander, and obviously I was wrong about that Demon Hunter. It was not mid-range. It was in fact Highlander. So, couple of Highlander lists from Gold Team, and nothing but quests actually. So we're now 4 for 4 quest lists for Team Red.
Oh right. I just picked up on that. So Warrior was quest. Warlock was quest, Shaman was quest. So yeah, that makes more sense. So there was a theme. And F Sriracha and team.
I wonder.
Just trying to turn in those quest rewards, looking for the people with the giant golden exclamation points.
So do we get to see? Yes.
I don't think I've heard this on Playline yet.
Wing blast!
Wing blast.
You fell right into my trap.
Perfect dialogue back and forth.
Yeah. And of course, every time Zephyrus is there, you always have to... Is this a Zephyrus turn? Probably not in this instance, but every time it's glowing golden, there's a part of me that's like, this is Zephyrus turn.
Going face or going to poke?
I would assume, just because of the number of buffs printed, that have to err on the side of clearing the board. But then again, if Gold Team thinks that they need to hit the high tempo plays, they might just skip it all and just turn up the heat. No, Priest is just so dangerous.
Yeah, let's listen in on Gold Team, see what they do here. Sorry, Red Team.
Sounds good.
And heal him.
More like a wisp than a warning.
Yeah, heal his face.
Yeah, heals face threatened. Classic priest play.
Yeah.
You will regret this.
Is that toxic?
No.
Please don't ban me.
No, that is like a priest play. Everybody knows that one.
It's not toxic when you're down 3 games and it's game 4.
True.
On wings of evil.
I honestly didn't know that was a rogue secret.
The ambush one.
I've decked tracker up. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, all the secrets now are like brand new, so no one knows them.
Did you ever see the Seat Story Cup where Pavel found out that rogue secrets existed?
Yeah.
In the middle of a
I think
game.
so, yeah.
He got another right wing.
Just gonna get another Alex from it, and then Deathwing. Hope for something good. That's good, but not currently. Do we have a Zephyrus and just try to clear a bit?
Zephyrus will give you probably cleave, or if you coin, it could give you lightning storm.
Just coin.
I don't think we want to do
I
that.
don't-
Are we that
yeah,
worried?
just
He didn't
one
attack
five.
last
Yeah,
turn.
coin Chrono.
Yeah, but now he has 7 damage instead of 4. I think he'll attack, I don't know.
Yeah, but coin Chrono.
I want to coin Chrono.
He'll just kill it with poison.
Yeah,
It'll
Don't have a
wipe his-
dragon.
it'll wipe his
yeah,
board
I
then.
forgot we got another dragon, yeah.
Job's done. This timeline.
The next turn we get to taunt too, right?
Maybe they don't even.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, let's do the damn thing.
Oh yeah, oh yes.
Holy mother. This is ridiculous.
I never learned the difficulties here.
We're looking for like repentance. Any paladin secret, just take the paladin secrets for.
So we're not gonna stunner this guy.
No, we are. But
Okay.
it's like you just want cheap spells to.
You just want cheap to
like,
do the chain next
I like.
turn, right?
Yeah.
I like pressure plate honestly because mass
He does
res
have
gets.
a-
No, I'm saying just to hold pressure plate because when he like mass reses or plays like spells, just to proc his minions.
Okay, but like if the jeweler lives, you're gonna want to play it now. For more
Yeah,
value, right?
that's true. I guess I'm like not worried about any spell. Like they're not gonna play a spell for any period of time, so I'll get like the pressure plate and then get the paladin secret next turn. Like get the other paladin.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, first play's fine.
Don't let the door hit you.
All right, now we hit face, right?
Yeah, we go.
Yeah, send it.
No weapon.
I mean,
May as well.
I was going to.
I think so, because like you're not.
It's
doing
one
it.
more. Now we're ahead by 8.
It is one more. It is indeed.
I just thought you guys are gonna know how I run my teams.
Yellow man.
With the math, Dark.
I mean, I would hope I already know how you run.
Well, yeah, you're not. You're fine.
Shadow Jeweler also looks really cool and is insane.
I love that card. It might be my favorite card.
What is
But he got the
Illusion's will?
Infinity Stones.
Is that what those are?
Nope. But it looks like it. Alright, what's he got? Convincing here. Greetings. Fellow human.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Oh no. Shaman spells.
Yeah, lightning storm.
Probably. Like
Yeah.
what's
He's looking for MC.
Shadow Man? Oh, Shadow Man. Oh. Shadow Madness is 3 now, right?
Yep.
Would our
Yep.
secret
He's gonna
trigger
take that and
if-
kill
If
Hanar.
he actually picked Flare, I know he wouldn't, but if it offered Flare and he picked it,
Yes.
would our secret actually trigger first?
No,
Yes.
because it wouldn't, because it's after.
Wait, what?
Oh,
It says after.
not bad.
No, because counterspell offsets.
Counterspell
flare.
says win.
Show off our deck.
The only thing I can say is at least I'm probably going to bed early. Ish.
Yeah, but 10
Is it
minutes.
actually early or?
Sooner than I was expecting.
What time is it for you?
It's about to go 2 AM.
Oh, it's not too bad. Still pretty early. I hope you're not working.
You'll be in bed by 2:15.
Yeah,
Where the
most
reverse sweep starts, so that way Rebob's up till like 3.
Make me selfish. I've played 2 THL games at a really stupid time in the morning.
Quickly!
This season I was like, no, I'm only playing what I should be playing. And then I won.
Well, I blame
Man, I wish we
Zephyrus
had
for what happened to their Christmas tree.
How do you get so many? Oh, 1 mana secrets, yeah.
I wish we had this right now.
Or 2.
I wish our Zephyrus didn't betray us last
Wait,
turn.
wait. Before you card it, do you just swing into something to see
Hail,
pop
friend.
anything?
I think it'll pop too much, so we're better off just not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just really hoping this isn't Repentance.
They're all discovered, so they're really good cards also.
Not necessarily.
You saw
Yeah,
their
let's
death
just-
wing last game, right?
Let's just play Katu.
Yeah, we're gonna go however.
So we don't hit.
Yeah. That's just Katu. We're just gonna.
Snipe or repent? Repent.
Should be
Still
hand
6
snipe.
healing. Quest completion. Now he decorates again. Yeah, also we don't want to trigger secrets so he doesn't get more.
It's what? After you play one. Or what do you mean?
Yeah,
Oh, he
but
doesn't
lock
have
up
any.
for
Yeah, he
Christmas.
has one on hand, in hand, I think.
Oh,
That's fun.
Oh, they
Silence
got the
or-
Shadow Madness.
Ooh, why don't we get that? They keep the death
Rigged.
Yeah. How much do they pay, Zephyrus?
We have to
Breaker?
skeletal, right?
Yeah, we just skeletal. It's a big taunt.
Oh yeah.
Chrono Breaker doesn't have taunt.
Why doesn't
Yeah.
Chrono Breaker?
Otherwise, we'll
have
take
taunt?
11.
Chrono is pretty good at 5 mana, just not 7.
We haven't even needed to.
You wanna just like
Can we trade all
Yeah.
this and
trade
then
all that and play your
Are you
hand?
sure you don't just flick the dragon and
I wanted to
send
flick
it
and go.
it's
we
not
only,
lethal?
We only push 11. Like
I mean, sure, it's not
Five.
lethal. Oh, we only push 11 and set him to 2. You're right. My
No,
bad.
but-
It's terrible. It's a terrible play.
hold on. Like if we trade all 3 of our,
We get a
because
big card too.
we just killed the 7 mana minion.
Sure, I know there's value here. I'm a little sad that you didn't send a whole lot of space.
Yeah, I am too. But
So
this
no,
is better.
like, this sets up lethal though. Like this is lethal through his taunt.
But Saku also said that High Inquisitor went.
It had to be impactful for me to be correct about what I said.
So we made it impactful.
Well, there you go.
Is this
Alright.
the dragon that he randomly generated? Because that's a good one.
Do you,
Yeah, that's like it.
do you run the Living Dragon Breath in this deck? Because we might need it.
I do not, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
Maybe I should have.
He always gets the freeze.
Oh, we get to draw 2 cards.
I don't think that's 2 of those went face. That's crazy.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, you know what that card does.
That goes
God,
bad.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, dead. What a noob! Didn't play around that. Are you kidding?
What a scrub.
Yo, can we play Alex? I realize.
Yeah, I want
I
to
love
play Alex. Can we make something dormant?
I want Deathwing.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah, do that.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
out.
The fate of the world hangs in the
Then we
balance.
gotta backstab our Brightwing so we can play another one.
Do we
Yeah.
win with it?
Yeah, that's
Head
fine.
crack?
Yeah,
is
use
the
them. Can we?
Head crack,
Do we have
yeah.
another dragon? Oh, we're out of dragon.
Win with
Oh yeah,
it.
you take the head crack, right? You take.
Oh,
the
no,
head
we don't have
crack,
a
you
dragon.
Play head crack,
Mhm.
then you hit with Brightwing, then you backstab Brightwing, then you play Netherwing.
How do we get eviscerate down?
Wait,
Oh wait, we don't have a dragon.
This card has to win the game.
problem.
It's fine.
Now we oops. Oh, we had 3 more damage we could have done.
Just sort of sets the tenor, or really just reveals the timbre of how the match went when the turns where they're trying to maximize overkill damage are the really high discussion, very serious. Right before we left, I heard we could have dealt 3 more damage.
Oh my. Let's jump up in general so everybody can jump in there. So just give me a second. You guys want to jump up in general right quick, if you don't mind?
Apologizing. No.
Jump up
Yes,
to general if you
you
guys
know.
want.
Jump
Sure.
up and down, dance.
Team has successfully already made it. It was a sprint to make it to 4 games, and it looks like we have everybody. First of all, everybody, thank you so much for playing on stream. These games were really fun to watch. I imagine probably felt a little different, perhaps, to go through, depending on which team you were playing on. We're still getting everybody else in here, but
It was a
some
beautiful
cool
experience.
Yeah, some cool decks. It was interesting. Saku and I were just talking about how the turns to calculate overkill were some of the longest, most heated debates, most talked about turns to deal. Like, because right before I left the chat, I heard we could have dealt 3 more damage, and then I left.
That's why I'm on the team. That's my contribution.
But yeah, just now that everyone's in here, thank you guys for playing on stream. And because as a spectator, I can say that I had a fantastic time. Talk to me a little bit about the 4 quests lineup. Red team bringing Quest Shaman, Quest Warlock, Quest Warrior, and Quest Priest.
It was a meme theme.
'Cause I don't think I've ever seen I don't think I've ever seen the Warrior quest completed before.
It almost got there if it wasn't for whatever even happened that game.
I believe that was the Deathwing Magtheridon turn, if
That's
I'm
right.
remembering correctly.
That's a power
Yes.
play.
Yeah, that was something. I've never seen that before, and I don't think I'll
Yeah,
ever see
we,
it
we
again.
You know we
forgot that
didn't-
Mag killed Deathwing.
Had no idea that that
We
happened.
didn't
by
know
the
what
way.
it did.
I kept
Never
saying
read that
it.
far.
I kept saying it. I was like, guys, our Deathwing's gonna die.
And I heard it, and I was
Deathwing's
like,
gonna
no, it's.
die.
I was like, no, it's not. You're crazy. And then it died.
We were just hoping that Nozdormu would cause enough
Rope you out.
distraction that we might be able to win. We were
Nice.
very close. We almost got that. We almost had lethal with Gorehowl upgrade, but
Yeah, it
Didn't-
was
didn't
actually, I
quite
mean,
happen.
so close. If you guys hadn't had, because you got stuck in that situation where you had to spend both Sword and Board and Cobalt Lackey in order to kill off the Dragon Ballista. What's that? The Dragon's Bane, right?
Yep.
What's
Yeah.
What's the giant
it.
crossbow called?
That's
yeah,
it.
Yeah, you
Dragon's
got
Bane.
it. Dragonbane.
Yeah, and could just, I mean, because that was it. Like that was the damage. You just didn't have enough mana on the turn you had to kill Dragon's Bane, and then didn't have Cobalt Lackey on that last turn after Magtheridon blew up Deathwing. Just
We after we played we saw them play the quest. I was like, okay, quest shaman. And then the first card that they played was Brightwing, and I was like, we are overdressed for this part.
Itachi, I'm on this team. What were you expecting? Real decks?
I thought that so we asked if we could
Actually,
me
wait.
or
Yellow Dart. Yellow Dart's on this team. You know what to expect from me.
I did.
This game.
As we were looking at who was on the other team, I said, "Oh, they might have brought more fun than we did."
we tried the Beast Hunter.
I noticed
like,
that
okay.
5 minutes before the match that you
Yeah,
were on the
you're-
other
you're-
side.
Yeah, your aggro hunter was great. Great fun. We just died.
Oh yeah, that Beast Hunter was great.
I don't think traditionally it was supposed to be aggro.
It is not.
When the other deck doesn't do anything, the hero power tends like
Tempo
Yeah, it's
Hounds.
usually a good matchup for the Hunter when our button deals damage to your face and your button deals damage to your face.
yeah.
It was sad.
Like I actually felt bad about half. I'm not gonna lie.
What can you do? Yeah, me and Yellow Dart once brought Quest
The best
Warrior.
lineup in history of All-Star games? Yes.
Yeah, we once brought Jade Quest Rogue, which was the pinnacle in just terrible decks. So,
But
we
that
weren't
deck
quite
was
bad
undefeated.
today. It actually won a game, which was the best part.
Yeah.
So we weren't quite that
worst
bad
part.
today. So we just had four. It was like four semi-okay decks, which were made worse by becoming Highlander Quest decks.
Which of those
The Highlander
decks were
Warrior is
semi-okay
almost a
for
real
us?
deck. The Highlander Warrior is almost a real deck. You can play it on ladder, but we just took out some good cards to make room for the quest.
Took out the good card.
Yeah, we reached the point where we were like, oh no, we're going to lose our armor because we're going to complete this bloody quest.
I was like, you can take Zephyrus out for the quest. We don't need that.
Well, also we didn't ever really get Zephyrus, and then Zephyrus in that last game was not our friend.
Yeah.
What did it offer? Because we were thinking that you were gonna Shadow Madness and kill the Shadow Jeweler.
Yeah, so did we.
It offers Lightning Storm, SI7 agent, and I forget what the middle
Sea
card
Giant.
was.
Giant.
Sea Giant. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh, I would have gone with that. That was a better tempo play.
You're gonna turn down
You
a
had a
3
poisonous
mana
minion.
8/8. Thinks Zephyrus, thinking he's
Sea Giant,
helpful.
man. That's cheap 8/8.
Yeah, Zeph wasn't our boy that game. Or any of the games. He didn't really show up very often. We had him in the Warlock game, but we had one duplicate in our deck, which was Plot Twist, which we didn't draw at any point.
Oh, that's why it
Basically.
wasn't live. Because I was looking at the deck, it's like, okay, this must not be a Highlander list because Zephyrus never turned golden. There are 2 copies of Plot Twist in that list. Is that? And just
Yep.
Yeah.
they were just both bottom 15.
Yeah.
Half of us didn't realize that the deck had duplicates in it. Like we didn't know
We
that it had
weren't,
duplicate ball twist.
we weren't super expecting to win the game, should we say? we
At
were
all.
Just to
hoping-
have fun, and that's pretty
We
much
weren't
what
expecting
happened,
at
so-
all to win any game.
we were hoping to maybe steal one game at some point. Unfortunately, we didn't get that, but I feel we can claim the moral victory.
Here you go.
You can have that.
The spirit of Allstars.
Yes.
You won
We had
because
fun.
You did win the spirit.
yeah. Once we saw that you had Demon Hunter, we were like, oh god, we're gonna get destroyed. They've definitely just brought actual decks.
Yeah, I think
brought garbage.
Yeah, I think Cole's actually DM'd me saying hopefully they didn't bring Demon Hunter. Yeah.
We all said it. I also messaged attached saying Demon Hunter. Why?
Yeah,
Just
or
'cause
bad
it's there.
guys. We thought it was supposed to be quasi-competitive.
Yours decks weren't quasi-competitive. They were just competitive.
Yeah, when you get the full Christmas tree on Rogue, that feels pretty good.
That was wild. I've never gotten
that was
the
sweet.
chance to see Hanar go off like that before. Was it Itachi saying the full Infinity Stones Hanar?
Yeah.
Just,
that was kind of crazy.
and it's
I
also
don't remember
interesting
this.
just as a card. The mage secrets just don't really make sense to grab, do they? A lot of the times because you
You
can't.
can do less of them, so it's a tougher grab for those, I feel like.
You just want cheap secrets to cycle. Like, it's pretty much like play as many secrets as humanly possible to confuse your. Because the more processes they have to work to figure out what those secrets are, the more difficult their turn is going to be.
Oh, for sure.
The worse play they're likely.
And playing complex turns are just sort of the nature of the beast when you're playing Highlander strategies, right? Because you only have one copy of every card, and you have to make sure that you play them impactfully, and then all of a sudden you see not just a full Christmas tree of secrets, but a combination of Rogue, Paladin, and Hunter secrets, and they could be anything. And it's a discover effect, so you know that Hanar probably gave at least okay ones because you're gonna take the best between Paladin, Hunter, and Rogue every time. Just I'm glad that I didn't have to pilot those turns, I guess is where I'm going with that.
Well, possibly, but also you just kind of default to taking cheap things because I'd rather have 4 secrets than 1.
Oh, for sure. So Hunter and Rogue both being 2, Paladin
But
being
yeah, it's
1.
also fun to just do that and then cackle and say, play around this. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Good luck. You can't cast spells. You can't attack
Can't play minions.
You can't attack face. You can't play minions. You can.
Bottom right, baby.
Yeah.
Feel free to not worry about Spellbender, but everything else is on your plate.
Yeah, we didn't even know what the rogue secrets were.
I figured
that made
them better.
A bit difficult.
I said Rebob has no idea what these rogue secrets. I didn't say that. I was like thinking Rebob has no idea what the rogue secrets do.
Nah, I still don't.
See?
I know Bamboozle exists, and the other ones I don't know.
There was an interesting moment in the wording of Dirty Tricks versus Counterspell that came up during the conversation, where Dirty Tricks actually Dirty Tricks doesn't trigger when a flare is played. Did I hear that right? It's like
correct.
If you do a flare, it actually counters Dirty Tricks, whereas Counterspell actually stops it or something like that.
Yes, that's correct. So flare will get countered by counterspell because it says when your opponent casts a spell, so it does it immediately when they cast a spell. But Dirty Trick says after your opponent casts a spell, draw 2 cards. But after flare is cast, then Dirty Tricks is gone. So
is destroyed. Huh. The more I did not expect to learn a bunch coming into this.
That's what happens.
That's why Itachi's an all-star.
We came here to play memes, not learn.
That definitely works.
That shaman was a meme.
No, our shaman was a meme. Yours was like just.
You had everything.
Like one expansion old. Yours was just a real
Galakrond shaman. Yep.
3 months ago.
Yeah, but our evolve is way more expensive than 1.
Oh yeah, with the evolve stuff, that was actually kind of good.
Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah.
You should consider bringing that. You should consider bringing that to March Madness. Evolve Galakrond Shaman.
That was a quick no.
I want to win the event.
I think it was pretty good.
You won on like turn 8 or something like.
Yeah, top deck and fully evolved Galakrond. It was pretty good. Just
I
do
felt
that every
bad.
game.
We felt bad. We was like, okay, they played Reform. What are we gonna do about it? And then we top deck Galakrond, and it was full. And I was like, oh, that. Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna do that and just win the fucking game.
Yeah, that was an easy turn.
Well, thanks a lot, guys, for chipping in on tonight on Saturday night, and in the morning for Robobson and.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's horrible.
Yep. So,
I'm sorry, man.
I'm going to bed. No, man. I'm happy you got such a quick win because I can go to bed.
that was a conversation that was in chat there for Robobson. It's like, hey, if this is over quick, I get to go to bed early. It's 2 a.m.
Small mercies, man.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want it to go to, like, all the way and then we lose 3-4. Because then it would be like, I'm tired and we still lost.
Yeah. So, thanks a lot, everybody. We'll just jump in the other caster stream, but want to wish you guys a good night and be safe out there.
Yep.
Appreciate it, and thank you guys for putting it on.
You got it.
Thanks.
Next season.
You bet.
See you guys.
Well,
that was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was a fireworks display. Unfortunately, some folks were getting hit by the fireworks. Some folks were setting the fireworks off, but still spectacular to watch either way. And like you said, it's fun to see the teams playing. Play just sort of see what comes out in these. Not only what the lists themselves are, but also getting to think about all the different permutations of what it could be.
Yeah, and seeing how many people have actually played with the new expansion, like
right,
to see what the interactions are. Is like, so that's what that card is. Okay, cool. So,
yeah, was the straight up call out on Rebobson?
Yeah. Rebobson doesn't even know what card that is. I was like, oh my god.
No holds barred. That's what happens when you make it to the Allstars.
Yeah. But Itachi and Rebobson have been hanging out forever, so it's good fun. So that pretty much wraps it up for our Legacy All-Star Series game. We have one more All-Star Series coming up for Pro Series. I'm thinking that's happening Monday. It can't be 100%. And we did have the March Madness / April Absurdity is what was going on. That's what they were talking about close to the end there. So that tournament is being thrown, and this is all the collective players that have at least streamed a couple times, and the championship teams that have jumped in there. So it turned out to be a good tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have a favorite moment there tonight?
I gotta say, if there was a quote that I thought summed up the entire series quite well, it was in Game 2, which was the Quest Warlock versus the Beast Hunter, the Beast and Dragons Hunter, when Gold Team, I don't remember exactly who said it, but the Porcupine successfully, with 2 magic missiles, hit both minions, right? And somebody said, that was some strong pork. And I thought that moment and that sentence pretty well summed up what turned out to be the whole series.
Yeah, that pretty much set the tone right there. It's like, pew pew.
Yep.
And then they killed the cat and took 5 to the face, and that was pretty much the beginning of the end. So
yeah. What about you?
That was it. That and the whole Megatherodon.
Yes.
Nana boo boo, stick your head in doo doo.
I've never seen a Magtherodon hatch before.
Yeah. And he hatched and smashed the whole board, and they couldn't do anything about it. So that's Dragon Hunter in a nutshell. So.
Right.
So, any final words there, DollaBilz?
Hey, thanks for having me along. It's always a pleasure. And
always. Yep.
Yeah, I guess. And thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time.
Be safe out there, everybody.
Wash your hands.
Don't touch your face, etc., etc. Rinse, repeat. Next day. All right, night, everybody.